What's going on, Top Talent? It's your boy Miles Grooms, and welcome to the Top Talent League, where we do things the right way and not the slight way. Today, we're going to be talking about setting firm boundaries. Firm boundaries. But before we get started, please remember to subscribe, like, and comment on this channel. All the feedback I'm getting is great. I'm so thankful for it, but I want to see it to continue to grow. I want this thing to get big. I want to make this huge community where all talent can come in together. We can hone in, work with each other to take it to the top. So please make sure you do that. But let's go ahead and get into the topic of today. Again, setting firm boundaries. We have to set firm boundaries so people don't come in and interrupt what we're trying to do here. If you're a part of this top talent community, you're a hard worker, you're an innovator, you're brave, you see something bigger than yourself that you're trying to get to, right? You're now on this channel, not by chance. It's the reason why you're here, because you're taking the steps to improve. You're taking the steps to get better, right? We have to protect that seed and have boundaries placed so we can go ahead and succeed at what we're trying to succeed. Let's say we start off with fitness, for instance. You have to have firm boundaries on who can come in to that realm of your life as far as health and wellness goes. Say, for instance, you want to go work out, right? But you got your friends over here or your spouse over here who's like, oh, well, why are you trying to work out now? We used to watch TV. Let's watch Netflix. Let's get on the sticks. Let's play the game. Let's go outside. Let's drink, right? After you already told them, you're on this new journey, you're trying to level up, you're trying to take your talent to the top, there's more in your life that you can get to, but you feel like your health and wellness is holding you back. You got to clear that circle and set firm boundaries of what you're going to do and what you're not going to do. Because what happens is if you don't set those boundaries, people are going to come in, knock it out, and you'll never achieve what you want to achieve. And it won't be their fault. No, it's not their fault, because it's easier to place the blame on them. But top talent, we don't do that, right? We have self-accountability. We look within. We look ourselves in the mirror to see what's going on. I can give you my personal testimony. I kept on saying I was going to get on YouTube. Again, I'm going to say this all the time. I wanted to be on YouTube. I'm so glad I'm doing this now. And I didn't have firm boundaries to make sure I had things in place for time to create this content, right? My boundaries are all off. Then what even was worse was when I actually looked within and looked myself in the mirror and see what was going on. The time was there all along, but my boundaries wasn't set and focused on my goals. I was spending that time doing other stuff. I'm playing the game. I'm just swiping on social media. But if I had a firm boundary, like, hey, no, Miles, this time right here is dedicated to working on your YouTube. Get this message out. Help these people. It's people like you who need to hear this message. This YouTube channel would have been wherever it is. But God makes no mistakes, because I'm here now and it's working. But I had to learn that lesson for not having that boundary. So let's say even mindset. Maybe right now in this season, you don't need to be watching those shows that you're watching, right? Maybe you playing the game. You playing Call of Duty a lot, Grand Theft Auto a lot. It's a lot of action in that, a lot of guns in that, right? Maybe that's making you more aggressive. You don't even know. It could be programming you. Maybe this season, I'm setting a firm boundary. I'm positive. I'm on a growth train. I'm trying to get better. I can't let that stuff enter my eye gate. I can't let it enter my ear gate. All that stuff has to get tuned out as I focus on clearing up my mindset. I'm getting back in the word. I'm following those principles. I'm taking my talent up to the top. I'm no longer staying right here with mediocre. I got my God-given talent. I'm taking it to the best it could be. You gotta guard that mindset. And even just your lifestyle. Again, people around you, right? Trying to influence you to do things that you don't even want to do. Matter of fact, you've influencing yourself to do things that you know that you shouldn't do. Maybe it's late at night, you're doing something you ain't supposed to be doing, right? Or you're hiding behind somebody's back, saying stuff about them, knowing you shouldn't be saying stuff like that. But setting those firm boundaries, being real with yourself, self-accountability, right? Like I said in our previous videos, look yourself in the mirror. Know what you're doing, know where you're at, know your weak points, right? Set boundaries there. Get into a place where you're surrounded by people who support those boundaries, who respect your boundaries and want to see you win. That's how you overcome it. But you have to set these boundaries. Right now we're in the season, it's 2024. It's all type of stuff going on. People will come from left and right because they're sad, they're depressed, and they don't want to see you win. They don't want to see you win. Misery loves company. In order for us to overcome that, we got to be sharp in our mind, right? We got to have these boundaries on our mind. We're not taking in everything. We're not listening to everything. We're changing the music we listen to. We're not swiping all day. We're picking up a book. We got to change our bodies. We're working out more, right? Maybe adding in more cardio, maybe more mobility. Watching what we put into our bodies. I don't eat that right now. I'm looking at my portions. I have set boundaries on every aspect of my life moving forward. There's no more looseness. It's no more just throwing something on the wall hoping it sticks. No. We know what we need to do. We know the principles we need to follow. We have the boundaries now. Now we stay within. Now we stay within those. You see a horse on a race. The blinders are on. They're not looking left. They're not looking right. They're going straight towards the goal. Those boundaries. Straight towards the goal. If you go bowling, right? People who don't know how to bowl, you might have boundaries set up. That's okay. Firm boundaries set up. You're not getting no gutter balls. I got this boundary set up. It's going to bounce off. I'm hitting something. I know I'm getting down there to them pins. I'm hitting something. And as we get better, maybe those boundaries don't have to be as firm right there because now you know where you need to go, right? Internally, you're strong now. But in the beginning, those boundaries are key. Boundaries are key. If you don't take anything from this video but one thing, I want you guys to work on setting just one boundary. Look at one area in your life that's been loose. Something true to you too, right? It might not be an example that I gave in this video, but something that you know, right? Spend some time with yourself. Like, hey man, I know this is an area right here I've been slacking at. I gotta set some firm boundaries of what I'm gonna allow to happen, what I'm not gonna allow to happen. And I wanna take a day-by-day approach to getting better. Nothing's gonna happen overnight. Top talent is not overnight, it's an everlasting thing. To have your talent at the top, to perform at a peak, you have to constantly refine yourself. You have to constantly put in the work. Maybe these boundaries force you to have a new identity. That's okay, right? That's what life is about. We're trying to grow here. We're trying to get better. We're trying to improve. We're not trying to be like how we used to be. We're not trying to do those old things that we used to do. We're all about progress. We're all about getting better. Even more so, being a testimony to someone else. So when they see you, you can tell them exactly how you got to where you got to. And that's how we make the world a better place. Again, this is Miles Grooms here, Top Talent League. I'm so glad that you guys are here. If you got any questions, please leave them down in the comments. Any topics you want me to talk about, leave them in the comments. Shoot me a message. I got my email in the description. And until next time.